All right, 5 minutes now after the top of the hour.
I mean, you talk about random. You're a young baseball player. You decide to go visit your girlfriend. You're from Australia, and then at 22 years old, you say to yourself, you know what? I should probably go for a run. You would think that's a benign activity by somebody in Oklahoma, and that activity ends usually with you sweating and taking a shower. But something happened in between.
It did indeed. You're looking at a picture of Chris Lane, 22 years old. He's from Australia. He went to East Central University in Ada, Oklahoma. Brian, you're exactly right. He'd been visiting his girlfriend in Duncan, Oklahoma, and what happened was he went jogging, and he was out just down the street, and 3 young men who were sitting outside a house saw him jog by and said, let's go after him. And they followed him, those young men, and they shot him in his back with a .22.
Wow.
It was completely random. He is dead.
15-year-old James Francis Edwards Jr., 16-year-old Chancey Allen Luna. He's the one who allegedly pulled the trigger on this poor guy here. .22 caliber revolver. They are both in jail with no bond. And then the alleged driver, Michael Jones, 17 years old, he's in jail on $1 million bond. But what we're hearing is that one of them posted on their Facebook page, bang, 2 hours and two drops. So what's happening there is, could there have been more? In fact, a prosecutor in the courtroom called them thugs and said they may have been on a killing spree, and we could have had more dead bodies if they hadn't been apprehended.
And listen to this. The reason? We were bored and decided to kill somebody. That's what they evidently told police.
Mm-hmm. And apparently, 15-year-old James Edwards Jr. danced and laughed as he was taken to the police department. He's the young man far screen left. It was Mr. Luna, we believe, is the suspect in actually pulling the trigger. Alan West has a good question, and it was posted. He tweeted this. Quote, we were bored and decided to kill someone. 3 black teens shoot white jogger. Who will President of the United States identify with this time?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people tweeting about this, including a tweet from one of the guys you could see on the Facebook page, him holding a gun. Laura Ingram says, will Jesse or Al comment? 3 more teens charged in a first-degree murder. And Anthony from Opening Anthony says, how many times do we hear Trayvon was shot for walking while black? Chris Lane was not assaulting anyone and was murdered. Is that news?
Good question. When exactly will Al Sharpton's march for Chris Lane be? I wonder. There's Jesse Jackson, screen left, Al Sharpton, screen right. We haven't heard anything from them yet. Will we? We should. Wouldn't you agree? Email us, friends@foxnews.com.